Figuring out your love language. I highly recommend you do this, and the next time you get in a relationship, y'all talk about this, because it can help a lot. Basically, there are 5 different types of love languages. Here we go. If you're an acts of service love language, it means you get the most joy and you feel the most love when people do little things for you. Basically, you're all about actions speak louder than words. Number 2 is receiving gifts. If your love language is receiving gifts, I mean, self-explanatory. You appreciate gifts when they're thoughtful, and it means the most to you when someone gives you a little surprise gift every once in a while. The 3rd one's quality time, and this means you need undivided attention. The times when it's just you and your partner mean the most to you. Words of affirmation, this one's me. Words of affirmation means that physical is just not enough. You like when the other person talks about how much they love you. You just like when the other person says really sweet words. And the last one's physical touch. I didn't even know this existed, but it means you feel most connected to the other person when you're physically touching them. Like, you might be the one that randomly grabs the other person's hand, just because it helps you feel connected. Send this to someone and try and guess what love language they are.
What's up, y'all? It's that boy Mo, the Ace One, the Ace One, the Ace One. Love languages. Old girl is right. Love language is a critical part of relationship, right? And I want to tell you, far as like love languages from a man to y'all, right? Giving other men tips, other men out there tips and all that stuff. Love languages is the most, if you ask me, the most critical part of your relationship, because it determines how you speak to your partner in a language that they crave and desire, as far as the love languages. Love languages, if you don't know what they are, you need to look them up, because it may answer a lot of questions in the disconnect that you have in your current relationship, or the person that you're pursuing, or your first date. She even said that y'all need to talk about this at the jump, because at the end of the day, when you learn someone's love language, then you're going to speak to them in the language that they desire. Therefore, y'all connect, and therefore y'all stay connected, instead of having so many disagreements, so many disconnects, and so many arguments and whatever, or y'all just ain't in tune with each other. So, just like she said, if your love language is quality time, then a lot of things can be quality time. You know what I'm saying? Talking on the phone, just sitting in each other's presence while you're working or studying, or even watching the game, sitting in each other's presence. Like, if you're never around your significant other or your partner or anything like that, and their love language is quality time, then they feel disconnected from you. Word of affirmation. A lot of people can say, I love you, but I appreciate you, and stuff like that, as far as, you know what I'm saying, words of affirmation, just affirming to your significant other that you are important to them in your life. You know what I'm saying? That they're important to you. And that words of affirmation, physical touch, holding their hands, pressing their back, putting your hand around their waist, hugging them, stuff like that. Physical touch. They ain't have to be sexual, just physical touch. Act of service, right? Taking out the trash. If you know that they need something done or whatever, they don't have to ask you, you just do it. That's an act of service. Gifts is another one, and this is where a lot of men kind of like fall short. And I'm gonna say with women, men really believe, y'all fellas, you really believe that all women love gifts. So that's where the disconnect is. Like, you're not really speaking her love language. I'm putting y'all on game right now. Like, women do love gifts, but if that's not their primary love language, and that's the only thing that you believe that they really want, because y'all haven't communicated this or anything at all, you haven't dug deep into what her love language is, then there's going to be a disconnect. And a lot of times, men be like, man, I gave her everything she wanted, man. I bought this, I bought that, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But a lot of times, maybe all she wanted, maybe her primary love language is act of service, but you just giving her gifts. That's not speaking the language. And the thing about the love language is, it's like I'm speaking English, and let's just say you speak Spanish. I'm speaking English, but you're not understanding what I'm saying, because your primary language, your language is Spanish. So there's a disconnect. We're not communicating at all, or whatever. The communication is lackluster. So old girl is right. hitting y'all on game on this relationship advice, man. That boy Mo 629. Not about being an alpha male. It's not about being a beta male. I coined the term H1 for a reason. H1 to be primary. H1 to be on top. H1 to be the best you can be. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that is right here. I'm teaching every male to be. I'm trying to school and coach every male to be the best male they can be. The best person they can be. H1. Whether it's H1 warrior and living an H1 life. H1, that's what it's all about. I'm not trying to be no alpha. I'm not trying to degrade any beta males or sigma males or whatever the terms are out there. None of that. I'm just trying to give y'all the best advice, be in the best physical shape you can be, have the best fitness advice you can have the best grooming tips that you can get, and have the most down-to-earth relationship tips that you can have. So, if you found any value to this video, be sure to click subscribe for more information. This is a new playlist on my channel right here. I feel like there's a lot of relationship channels out there, but there's not enough really from a person that's in a relationship, that have been in a relationship, that's not really, you know, vindictive or angry with the female population, that giving advice, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just out here trying to give y'all some advice. Men and even women, you know what I'm saying, come up in here, you know what I'm saying, and just co-sign what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Co-sign what I'm saying, so the men know what the deal is. So if y'all come up in here, man, be sure to click subscribe to my channel. Be sure to look out for my channel, like, subscribe, and even comment on this right here. Let me know your thoughts right here. I'm about to go into the gym real quick and get some, I just came back from Columbus, 2-hour road trip, came back, and me and my girl just spent the weekend together, so I'm about to go hit this workout in, and don't forget to click subscribe to the channel, man. I got more content coming from y'all, man, so hit subscribe, man. Hit like and subscribe, and comment too if you want to.